Well, I don't know what the hell's going on, why you guys can't see the intro. I thought I did it right. And I added some funny stuff. You guys are hearing the beaver coming after me, bro. But here we are. The best damn kayak fishing podcast ever. We're here for you guys tonight. Just me and the old lady whenever she comes out. So happy to have you guys here. We are the best damn kayak fishing podcast ever. Things are changing a little bit. Made some life changes, and things are still moving forward. So we're going to do our best. But we are here as a community to make a community better at fishing by talking about the things that we do right, talking about the things we do wrong, which in my case is probably more wrong than right, and helping everybody learn from those mistakes so that they can be better. And that makes us all better because everybody has those kind of learning lessons that we get to share. So, yeah, new co-host is going to be my wife. She's just literally walked in from work. She's running a little behind, but we're going to make it through. Where are y'all listening from? Where y'all watching from? Tell me what you're drinking. I think y'all know what I'm drinking. JD. Good to see you too, Scott. Joseph, glad you're here. Tagging Tails, glad you're not, fell off that offshore boat. You got some big ass fish while you was out there. That shit look good, man. I'm going to throw this link in the comments right now. And if any of y'all want to just be on camera right now with me, I'll share the screen with you. We can have a conversation. This is not our norm. Normally things are a little more professional, but tonight we are winging it like a three-peckered man in a contest of some sort. Tagatell's in Missouri, right? And I think Joseph is Georgia or somewhere right over there on the line, somewhere close. Scott, I think you're what? Lower Tennessee or upper Georgia? Can't remember. Scott's our oldest fan. I don't even know how he found out about us to start watching us. I mean, come on, man. Click that link. All you got to do is have a phone. Click the link. You got a camera and a microphone. You're ready to go. Next week, so tonight we were going to have Bearded Beast Fisherman fishing. Bearded Beast Fishing. Joshua Little. He was going to be on tonight, but unfortunately he's lost his voice. So, that makes it hard to talk to everybody. And so he had to reschedule the next week. And then 2 weeks ago, when I went over to the Apex Kayak watercraft unveiling of the tier, he did a demo here in Decatur, Alabama. We met Blonde on the Pond. She's from Illinois. She does a fishing radio show in Missouri. And we met her in Decatur, Alabama. It was weird. But she's going to be on the show August 4th. So I think that's going to be cool. She almost hopped on tonight just to help fill the spot that we were voiding. But she is in the middle of a tournament and it ends tonight. And I would not allow that. I said, you have to go fish. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. TJ Smith's in Maryland. Awesome. How's the fishing up in Maryland? Every time I hear Maryland, my brain automatically goes to damn DC and that whole area, and I hate it. But I'm sure there's some pretty land out there too. Well, I'm glad you're still able to go fishing. I mean, you don't need to have a voice to fish. So, hell yeah, go fishing. That's the best thing for your voice because you ain't talking to nobody. What's up, Rob? Rob over here from the Iowa crew, probably racing tonight. Rob is the points leader in whatever his Tuesday night league race is and going for that championship cup, son. Rob, whoever, you guys just joining, I threw the link in the comments. You want to be on camera? You want to talk to me on camera right now? Click the link. We're doing things a little different. I'm kind of mad about my lights back here, too. I don't know if you guys notice it. Looks like crap. I had them all set up behind the bar, glowing on the wall, and I thought that looked pretty cool, but they fell. So I found that out a few minutes before going live. Over 100 lips of catfish. Wow. All right. Snakeheads. That's a fish I've never caught, man. Those things are weird looking. I think I would freak out, maybe pee myself a little bit if I caught a snakehead and didn't know I was about to catch a snakehead. Catfish I haven't caught in a long time. Probably, well, I mean, I've caught them on accident. They've hit my bass lures, but I haven't actually gone like catfishing since I was a kid. Those things take forever if you get on a big one. What's going on, Ron? All right, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think I have any ladies on yet, but the fantastic, the wonderful, the beautiful Mrs. Amanda Caquelin about to join us. Huh? Here. Clapping. Yay! Huh? Here's some headphones if you want to hear me talk and stuff.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, I'm late. There was like a.
You got to talk into the mic.
Okay, there's a long line.
Yeah, get close. It's like touching your lips close.
I don't think.
No, you have to.
I
It's,
don't think so.
it's how it works.
Okay.
Yeah, got to get close.
All right. How's this?
No.
It's bad for your posture.
Can you hear yourself?
I can.
I can't.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, there we go. Now I can hear you. Y'all say hi to my wife. She's our new co-host.
Hey.
Yeah.
A guest host.
Guest host?
Yeah.
I mean, you're hosting. Here it is. Trinity, nice to see you, buddy. You said that chick right there makes some awesome homemade cookies.
Oh yeah, I do.
You got,
That's my special recipe.
yeah, special recipe
I can brag about that.
that come from some young guy.
What?
Huh?
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
Yeah, shaken, not stirred.
Mm-mm. It's just butter, y'all.
You know what made them so special, Trinity? These nuts.
Nope.
Uh-huh.
They were made with love.
Yeah. Your buddy lost first place at 4 a.m. Damn it, son.
Hi, Scott. Thank you.
I knew you was on there, man. I knew you guys were like right there, and I was rooting for you. I thought that was pretty cool that you guys were doing all that. I don't know whose buddy you were, who that was, or whose boat it was, or whatever. But man, that's cool. That was really cool.
How come you get the mic on a stick and I have to like lean? This bad for my posture.
Because I've been here the whole time.
I'm gonna be the host. I
I
want
set myself up.
a mic with a stick and a dressing room.
I'll get you a mic with a stick next time.
In the dressing room.
You have a dressing room.
What about lights?
Huh?
Lights.
There's lights in there. Look at those two awesome people.
Hey, Melinda.
Where are they at?
Oh.
Come on now. He said he didn't have to come up some young guy. Those are her Asian cookies. What up, Brian? Melinda. All right. So here we are. It's a new night, new kind of sort of thing we got going on. Intro's all screwed up. I threw that link up there. If any of y'all got the balls to get on here and get on camera with us, you can talk with us. I'll share the screen with you.
I mean, you're kind of intimidating. I almost didn't want to do it.
I mean, here it is. Whatever. I'm a knuckle dragging retard. I'm just here to fucking talk about fishing.
That's right.
Okay.
Oh, can we talk about what I did this past weekend?
Well, why don't you tell them a little bit about you? So most of these guys have been here more than once, except for one. We got a new guy from Maryland. I could talk a little bit about me, but they want to hear about you. They don't know anything about you.
Okay, so
Hold on, before we get into that.
Okay.
Now that she's here, I can do my cheers.
Yeah.
So, cheers, y'all.
I wouldn't have been late if the service here didn't suck.
Right.
There was a long line to get in.
Mm-hmm.
So, it tastes like you made it.
I mean, you could hold the mic if that made it better.
Okay.
Yeah. You want me to put it on a book or something?
No, it's fine. I'll just sit here and get bad posture and headache.
Well, it's good. It's only an hour or two.
So, when I was like, I guess 8 or 9, my granny and her boyfriend at the time, Dr. John, took me fishing, and I was just like a little kid running around the pond. And then by some miracle, I caught my first bass fish. I have a picture here, brought props.
Oh, what? Let's see.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
can you see it?
I don't know. No.
Well, you moved your computer screen around, so I don't know if y'all can see it or not. But that's me.
You got to go hold it up by the camera.
Okay. Here we go.
Here we go.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
Look at you. That wonderful haircut.
Well, my mother did that.
You got Popsy with the porn stash. It's awesome.
It was a rough summer for my hairdo there, but I think everybody as a kid has one of those summers. But the picture still means a lot to me because it was my first fish. I remember being like so excited, and I was not scared to touch it then. I developed a fear between then and now, I guess. But I have a professional that comes with me and unhooks my fish for me.
Yeah, something like that.
But that was my first bass fish, and then I really didn't give a crap about fishing until it was a couple of years ago, and I drove literally through a hurricane to Hatteras Island for one of the best fishing weeks, unbeknownst to me, that they had there on the East Coast in the Atlantic. And I caught flounder, and I caught a sea bass, and I caught this weird fish called a sheep's head. And if y'all don't know what a sheep's head is,
it's a ugly ass fish.
Well, it scared the shit out of me.
I mean, I know what it. I've never caught one.
I was so excited because
I know it's ugly.
The thing about saltwater fishing is like you really don't know what you're going to get. You can pull up like anything, you know, like a shark, whatever, stingray. My son.
That was pretty cool. The first time I've ever been, like, it was something different every time.
Right. Yeah. So, and then it's like exhilarating. So I caught this sheep's head fish, and I thought it was like a tropical fish. It was black and white striped. It's beautiful. And I went to go get the hook out of its mouth, and it had an entire set of human being teeth. Like, oh yeah, a human mouth.
Yeah, those are crazy looking.
And I was like, this is the shit from the Fukushima, like that radiation. Like, it came over here
from Japan.
I'm serious. Like, I was freaking out. And the people that I were with, they were freaking out too. They were like, throw it back, throw it back. And I was like,
what?
Yeah, we were so freaked out. I mean, can you pull up a picture of this thing? Can you show
as soon as I get done
picture?
actually sending, so I sent the link in the comments, but the link wouldn't work. So now I'm messaging people the link in case they just want to jump in. We can do up to 8 people. We can have a party, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
So
let me see. You keep talking. I'll pull up a picture.
They need to see how weird it is. So anyway, we're all in this crazy mess about this fish with these human freaking teeth, and I throw it back. But anyway, then I was hooked on saltwater fishing, and when we first got together, he's
like that that picture or a different picture.
I mean, like it was pretty much like that one. It was like Bucktooth Billy looking at me. Like,
right. He looks like he's from Alabama, son.
Yeah.
Y'all
are about to see it, and it is.
Oh, that didn't work.
Very unsettling.
I'm just going to share this one.
So,
all right. Go to the comments and post on the page. Oh, I tried that. You want me to do that with the picture, or what are we talking here? I want to share this picture.
So anyway, while he's pulling that up, that was also the first time that I had
sheep's head,
freshwater or saltwater fish.
There it is. What do you think of that ugly looking jackhammer from down South Alabama?
That's what I had to pull the hook out of that in his mouth. It was very unsettling. But it's normal. All the sheep's head fish have those teeth. Every single one of them. There's no dentist fish out there, but they're alarmingly still straight.
Yeah.
And weird.
Yeah. That's pretty sick.
So come to find out, they're actually really good to eat. And if you catch one,
there we got some people now.
You got some skill, because they're hard to catch apparently because they have those human teeth. You know what I mean?
Damn. Yeah. All right. We got Tag and Tails on. Who else we got? The Hemp Man.
Hey.
Trinity himself. I like it.
Hey,
we're doing a freaking.
Can you hear me?
Table here, buddy.
We can hear you.
Sweet.
What do you got there? You making bait?
That's where the capsule magic happens.
Oh, that didn't work.
He never
pulled an 8-hour shift at the store and We've got some orders for some more capsules going out. So
Right on, man.
gotta jump right on those.
I'm about to order me some of that water soluble stuff you put in your drink.
Yeah, the drink drops. I don't make those. I have those made for me by Volunteer Botanicals.
Right on.
What's he? What has he got there?
It's
He's
a capsule
making-
making machine.
Capsules.
Yeah, it makes 300 capsules.
You swallow it and it puts CBD in your body.
I was about to say for pills.
Yeah.
You making pills in your basement? Jesus, guy.
It's better than what I do in my basement. If I, when I have them. When I live
That's
in
probably
water.
better than what I do.
What is
Hey, I got 20% battery, guys, so I can hang out here for a little bit.
All right. We didn't want to plug that guy in. That way you can finish watching the show.
So who is this guy? He's Tag and Tails.
Tag and Tails.
What's Tag and Tails?
Tell us about
I'm
yourself,
Tag and Tails.
Tag and Tails. He's like me. He makes videos. He catches fish and goes on adventures. And I think he's putting on his own dance school.
Dance school.
I do dance.
What?
Tell us about your videos, man.
I make a lot of hunting and fishing videos for YouTube. Yeah, I mean, hey, so this last weekend I was just out on the Salmon-a-Rama. It's I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's one of the largest freshwater fishing tournaments.
Oh.
And my buddy was he was holding first place all week with a 30-pound king to win him $25,000.
Yeah.
And he lost the last day at 4 a.m. to a guy from Racine with a 33-pounder.
That's a kick in the nuts.
Man, the last day on the boat, he was bumming. We could not talk to him. We tried to catch a bigger fish. We could not do it.
I mean, that's the way the cookie crumbles some days, but
And I'm editing that video right now for YouTube, actually. And that day, we also caught a 2-pound lake trout. So
that's cool.
So yeah, it's gonna be a good video.
This is freshwater or saltwater?
No, saltwater.
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 Yeah.
That's where Amanda started fishing.
Yeah. I love
Saltwater.
No,
Hey guys,
this
I
is
just want to
fresh.
shout out to you real quick. I'm
This
gonna
is
jump
fresh
on and get busy here.
Yeah, what's up?
Wait, was he saying bye? He was saying bye, right?
No, there's a
Yeah.
delay.
No, I am saying bye. I'll keep watching, but I'm gonna hop off here so I can make these capsules.
Well, it's
Yes,
good to
sir.
see you, man.
All right, man.
Guys got to make pills.
Yeah. Funny,
Yeah,
son.
if you have inflammation or anxiety, I'm
send me
making
some
that.
pills, man. I got tons of pain. Tons of pain.
Well, catchsomrelief.com. Use Caquelin 15. Get you 15% off.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm going to, man. I've been needing to go on there and get some so bad. But
Yeah, well, it's right there. It's open 24 hours.
I'm gonna. Well, when I get some money.
I had to restart the camera.
Yeah.
Right on. All right. Well, good to see y'all.
Bomb.
We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
All right, bye.
See you.
Cool. Trinity's good people, man. I'm telling you, that dude never stops working. I don't think he ever sleeps.
No, there we go. Now I can see a little better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually telling my buddies about this catch some relief because my kayak, I don't have the biggest kayak, so when I get off my kayak from fishing, my kneecaps are, I mean, I can't even walk to the car to bring my freaking truck down. So I'm gonna have to catch me some relief and see how it works.
Yeah, man. You're gonna have to use that old discount code of mine and save you a little cash for like $20 a month. I'm on the $20 a month plan, but you get a $50 tin for $20 a month.
This
Okay.
tin,
They bill you every month and they send it to you every month.
yeah, the tin that he was talking about. I'm trying to pull up a before and after picture of a friend of ours whose hand was like he got his hand essentially it was like smashed, and it was swollen, black and blue. He couldn't use it. He was whining a lot. And he gave him some of this, the catch and release stuff on there. He was like, rubbed it on his hand twice a day. And it was like like a comfort. Like, I mean, it took away the pain, the inflammation, the healing process was accelerated. Actually on the 4th of July, a doctor looked at his hand. They were just at a party, like a social party, and he looked at it and he was like, I can't believe that's the same hand that I saw just 3 days before.
A few days ago.
Yeah. Like, I mean, like this shit. So anyway, I'm going to,
It takes the
look at that
inflammation
picture.
away,
Yeah.
like right away. His
Yeah,
hand,
Like manna from heaven.
his hand was broke and it was all swollen.
I mean, it didn't like refix the bones or anything crazy like that, but it damn sure took away the swelling and accelerated the healing process.
It didn't make it
Crazy.
stop,
Yeah.
hurting because it was broke, but like it took all the inflammation out. It was pretty cool.
right. Yeah, I'll have to try it. Yeah, I got hit by a car when I was in high school, so my kneecaps are just shot. So like I said, when I get off my kayak, man, I'm in pain.
Yeah. I'm just fat.
Never mind the military service or anything you did. Like
My knees hurt if I think about doing something. So yeah.
That's funny.
I've gained weight because my knees are bad. They got messed up in high school and in the army and everything else. So yeah, I feel you.
I gain weight because I eat too much food.
Yeah.
You know, tons, man, tons of weight gained in this past month.
I've actually lost weight.
Is it
There
fishing
you
season?
go.
Is that what does? Is that
No, I
what
mean,
does it?
fishing season, I lose weight
Makes you
because
like-
I'm always moving.
Are you getting ready to hibernate?
See, I'm always sitting in a boat, so I always gain weight in fishing season.
Dick off.
It's not true. You're
I don't
so
have an
fat.
ass, so I mean, I got to paddle something else
You
off.
have a cute butt.
No.
Yeah, you do.
Anyway, what you got going on here, Tag and Tails, that you want to throw out to everybody? Maybe get people lined up on something you got going on.
All right, I found the picture, but I'll have to do that towards the end of the show. Show the before and after for the Catch Some Relief, what it did for the hand.
Yeah.
I'll put them side by side, the pictures. and
Might
stuff,
have to
so.
just make a post and throw it on
Right. Yeah, we
Instagram.
could do that. You know,
Yeah, let's do
keep you
that.
guys in suspense for that post.
Yes, I would like to see that.
What?
Yeah, man. Tell us what you got going on.
As of right now for fishing, what's coming up? I'm about to get all my fishing stuff put away actually here soon and pull out all my archery hunting gear.
Ah, is it that time of year now?
It's about that time of year. I keep my fishing stuff out, but I focus a lot on duck hunting and deer hunting.
Gotcha.
So tell me about duck hunting. What's the allure? Allure? How do you say that?
The allure.
What makes you be like, yeah, I'm about to hunt some ducks?
The same thing as me trying to catch a fish.
Really?
I mean,
It's the hunt.
I don't know if you know the feeling, you just know the feeling. Like, to me, waking up at 3 a.m. in the morning to go sit in some cold water to try to shoot a duck, I mean, it's the same feeling I get waking up at 3 a.m. in the morning to go bass fishing. I don't know. Like, I love it. I can't explain it. I guess whoever feels that knows the feeling.
Yeah. I like the fight, like like you feel the pole hit and you gotta reel it in. And it's like, I feel like one of those kids that's playing football for the first time. They're like 5 years old, and every time they get hit by like a tackle, they're just like, it's like the biggest
They're
thing
giddy.
ever. It's like, yeah, it's like, no, it's like so dramatic. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, this fish is so hard to pull in, and and it might be like a little brim or whatever, but it's still exciting, to me. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm busting at the seams to tell about this weekend. I got my personal best this past weekend.
She did.
I did. Yeah. And then it's second runner up, 15 minutes later?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So.
Unfortunately, she didn't have the scale that I got from you. I didn't have it in my
For
pocket.
me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep. Now it's part of her kit. Like,
yeah, you got to keep that scale handy.
yep.
Well, see, the
Now
problem is
I have a
depended on
scale and
him.
she has a
I
scale.
depended on him
And,
to get all the tackle and stuff ready. You let me down, kid. Let me down.
Yeah, I let you down. I took you fishing. Anyway. Well, it sounds good, man. My little brother is a huge duck hunting guy.
I didn't know that. Ryan?
Yeah, Ryan.
didn't
Ryan
know
loves duck hunting. Up in Iowa. He says
Yeah,
nothing better than hearing them ducks when he sticks his penis in them.
Oh,
Just fucking around.
Ryan loves that feeling for the ducks. I mean, she didn't kind of set that one up there for you.
Mhm.
Like Melinda, you don't know your brother-in-law at this point.
Right.
If it's gonna be,
The only duck hunting I've ever done is on Nintendo.
I don't even
Huh.
do it well.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I
I would
bet
have to say.
Been deer hunting. That's
Yeah,
all.
I love turkey hunting.
And hog hunting.
I've been hog hunting, but I've never done it. I didn't grow up doing it, so I haven't really done it as a man.
I'm trying to book either next year or the year after. I want to go do a hog hunt, a helicopter hog hunt.
Oh, helicopter.
Yeah. That stuff's pretty cool.
Now that's.
I mean, you got to
interesting.
be a legit shot to be able to pull it off.
Oh man, or you just go through a lot of bullets.
I mean, or that,
so
yeah,
it is-
yeah.
You're shooting, like it's just not archery. It's like the
No,
helicopter hunt. You're using
You're a rifle.
rifle,
Yeah.
like an AR.
If you're going duck
Like
hunting,
what are you using?
I mean,
for
you're
a
going to use
helicopter?
a high power of some sort. Yeah.
I wanted to go boar hunting on our honeymoon, but
The fuck?
he wasn't into it.
Fuck.
I said it. I didn't. I said it didn't have to be for like a honeymoon. It could just be like a fun thing to do. And he's like, I
This,
grew up.
this is when all the
smashing
stuff
pigs
comes
with
spewing
bats.
out. She don't even know what she's
Whatever.
talking
No,
about.
yeah, I do. Because then he's like, I grew up smashing pigs with bats, and it's blah 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 blah. Not interested in him. And I was like, well, I've
No.
never done it
I mean, I
before.
grew up around livestock buying stations, and I grew up around pigs and cattle and stuff like that. And damn 600-pound boar is not
Okay, well,
anything to mess with.
Not everybody had such an exciting, privileged childhood.
That's not
I
privileged.
never got to go pig hunting.
I worked in pig shit the majority of my young life.
Well,
Hmm.
shooting from a helicopter still sounds pretty
That sounds cool.
fun.
Yeah.
We should do that.
It's a blast. It looks like a blast.
It just reminds me of Full Metal Jacket.
Right.
You know, the door gunner and the reporters are like, how do you shoot women and children? He goes, it's easy. You just don't lead them as far.
Right.
You could have wrote that.
I know. It's hilarious.
I was like,
That
pig
is hilarious.
my dad has like this heroic story. Like, I don't know, like as a kid, like I heard the story and it's always been like one of my favorite things, you know, like your dad tells you or whatever. And it's right as he was like graduating from college,
Mhm.
him and his, like, you know, he's get his doctorate and they're burning their lab coats and they're going crazy. And so they went on this pig hunt and the guys that he were with were kind of, I wouldn't say like pansies, but maybe a little bit. So long story short, he's going through the woods and they only have knives. Right? Yeah, it's like
I
they only
don't know.
had knives because I don't know what happened with the guns or whatever. And all of a sudden there's this pig here and he had to take it down with his knife. And
Who
it's
the
just
hell
like this.
goes pig hunting with a knife?
I don't know.
Hey, Razor Dobbs.
They were gonna, you know, lance it to death. I don't know. Anyway,
Hell
so
to the no.
so he gets this pig with this knife and it's like almost like this epic, you know, man story of him taking down this pig. And so
I
me
would
being
say.
like the oldest daughter, I was like, I just want to go pig hunting. I don't
I
mean,
feel
I
like
think I
there's a
could
whole
pretty
lot
do
of
it.
like manly men that go to be a doctor.
And then he came home to the tribe and they gave him his weapon.
Huh?
So
I said, and then he came home to the tribe.
Yeah. So, I mean, Rambo does. That's what Trinity
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
Rambo.
Rambo ain't a fucking doctor. Rambo's a man.
My dad and Rambo are very much alike.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
You ever see Rambo's knife also?
Yeah. Rambo 2 is my favorite one, knife ever.
Yeah, that's a pretty dope knife. Hey, I shot a deer once, bow hunting, and I walked up on it. I knew it was a bad shot, so I let it lay. I came back a few hours later and I found it, but it was still alive
Damn.
to where it could pick its head up, but it couldn't run away.
Right.
So I lifted its head up and I stuck my knife in its neck to slit its throat, and it got up, ran another 20 yards after getting the jugular split.
That sucks.
Right.
Well, cousin shot his first deer.
Lost my knife in the process because my knife went in. He got up, started running. I couldn't find my knife,
What the hell?
but that's not as badass as stabbing a boar.
I mean, I think that's pretty much yours. Did you take the blood and go like, you know, like this when you're done?
Yes.
No.
You're
When
like,
my cousin shot his first deer, he was like 15 or something like that. They made him like cut the heart out and take a bite. They're like, you have to do it.
they play.
You have to do it.
They
Like it's
played him
tradition.
so bad.
You know what I mean? Like you got to drink the blood and take a bite of its heart or some shit. And he did it. And then they were like, I can't believe you did it.
Right. Yeah, I try to get other people to do it, but I won't do it.
Yeah, no,
I
I'm
have a
out.
similar story to that, but with fishing. I caught a gar, and it was a 6 foot the 6 foot gar, and it was maybe like, I don't know, 45 minutes from here, right over on the Tennessee state line. And I was pregnant. I was actually
What?
6.5 months pregnant. And I was like, I'm going to catch that gar. And they're like, yeah, no, you're not, whatever. I caught it. And I was reeling it in for quite a while. It was very heavy fish, and we were on a bank. So it was dramatic, big belly. It was, so anyway, get this freaking fish up there, like after a half an hour, I get this, and they're watching because it's hilarious to watch
A pregnant woman
lady
fish. Yeah.
this big fish out of the bank. So I get up there and they're like, yeah, it's a predator fish. You have to stab it. You know, you can't release it back. Like, you know, it's good when you find
just
catch the guard, kill it,
gars
get rid of
suck.
it. Okay. So I'm got this knife and I'm so nervous, but also not trying to let them know that I'm nervous. I'm also fucking tired from reeling this thing in. Okay. So my arms are sore and I'm like, all I got, I take this knife and I'm like right in but the head is hard.
Yeah.
It's like a bone hard. So
It's usually what skull's made of.
the top of the knife broke. The damn fish was like, they were laughing. I was set up, really.
Who gave you a
nobody
butter
told me.
knife to kill a fucking alligator gar?
I mean, I don't know. Their heads are really
Yeah.
hard. So I didn't know that. But then they showed me, no, you gotta get it right here, like below the thing. And I'm like, you could have told me that, you know, beforehand. So I was kind of set up for that little initiation in my first
Lord.
gar. But anyway.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Melinda says you have to drink the blood of your first kill. Yeah. Yeah, no. I'm out. Trinity says his dad put 12 stitches in a dude's arm that jumped out and tried to slice deer's throat, but cut his forearm instead.
Oh, man.
I
Oh,
mean,
damn.
that's like,
He said he had some whiskey and grinned and bared it.
yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Sounded like
Yeah,
when you're,
shit will happen.
Yeah.
it's always extra dramatic. Like when you're a kid and your dad tells these stories, it's always like,
I never heard any stories like these. These
I've
are the
heard
best
stories from
hunting
your
stories I've
dad.
ever heard.
I've heard stories about your dad
Hunting?
being a badass.
Hunting?
I mean, no,
No.
but like other badassery.
Being a young man and doing dumb shit.
No,
Not hunting.
no, I mean, it still is in relation to something like,
Yeah.
you know,
I mean,
badassery, basically.
that's the only reason I ever did anything bad. It's because my dad kind of dared me to do it.
No, see, the problem with you is you take normal human being statements and turn them in. Your brain is like, that's a challenge. And that's
Right.
not really what's happening.
Yeah, it was.
Not happening.
My dad looked at me and he said, "You'll never do anything I haven't already done. So don't even do it." Well, challenge accepted.
No,
All right.
I mean, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
oh goodness.
Hey, I'm hopping off for a little bit. I'm gonna charge my phone, but I will definitely be
Appreciate
back.
you coming on, man. I
Nice
appreciate you
talking
coming
with
on.
you. Good
If you
luck
guys
with the-
haven't seen No Tag and Tails, you need to go check out his channel.
YouTube, Tag and Tails Outdoors.
You got to do an archery for beginners YouTube episode.
I could definitely do that. I
My
worked at an archery shop, so I know a lot about archery.
Her son was trying to get on the school archery team, but there was a whole
out of
bunch of
80
people.
Yeah, out of 80 students, and they only picked 30, and he got picked, and we were so excited. So I got him this bow, and he got him arrows and a carrying case. So we have all this stuff. No fucking clue what to do with it. It's just sitting there.
Yeah, I don't know shit about archery.
But I think
I
that
can
would be
figure it
fun,
out,
yeah.
you know what I mean? But I don't know anything
Yeah.
about it.
So,
Well, I could definitely. I'll have to make you a video then, buddy.
Yeah.
for sure.
Hey, like I said, I'm gonna find my charger here. I'm gonna plug my phone in. I'll be back on.
All right, bud.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Joseph Pope says, "Hold my beer. Watch this." Yeah, man. He says, "What Scott says, most everything in life is a challenge to me." I mean,
Yes.
yeah, I'm kind of naturally gifted when it comes to things that are of an athletic nature. I'm not great at it, but I'm not like the worst at it. You know what I mean? Like football, basketball, all that stuff growing up, I was okay at everything. I wasn't great, but I wasn't horrible. Shooting's pretty natural to me. I didn't really shoot. I didn't even learn to shoot until I got in the Army, though. So I think I didn't have any bad habits that I had to like recorrect. They taught me how to do it right, and now I do it right. Huh?
You're a fresh canvas.
Yeah. Oh, that's most of the time. That's why women are typically better shots in the military than men. Because again, they haven't done it as a child and learned any bad
They
habits.
can't just be better naturally.
I mean, they don't have any bad habits. Bad habits. It's all about bad habits.
Rob Moore says, "How do I stream racing on your podcast like the dude talking?"
Well, so you click the link that I sent you on the messenger,
Right.
and you just turn your phone towards the racing instead of your face. And voila.
Scott says he'll try most anything if he's interested in it. I will never try track, like running at school, like the people that ran
Oh, I
just to
tried it.
run. What are you
I
doing?
wasn't good at it.
That's a waste of
I did a
energy.
50 meter. I can run the 50-meter sprint pretty quick. 50-yard dash, whatever you call it. But after that, I'm too big. I get
You're
gassed.
fast.
Son.
You're agile.
Yeah, I'm gassed
He's
though.
sneaky.
I'm a ninja.
He really is. He's like, "Oh, you didn't hear me coming," as he scares the living fuck out of me. No, I didn't hear you coming. You were being sneaky on purpose. You know that you were being sneaky. He almost made me have a heart attack in Bass Pros on
Yesterday.
That
was hilarious.
Yes. No,
I almost
it
peed.
wasn't.
A little bit.
I almost peed. And the two sales ladies who saw you almost peed.
Oh.
And then they were hanging around me to make sure that I wasn't going to be assaulted by you.
They got crazy because you got crazy. Yeah.
I mean, you're sitting there shopping. You're trying to decide which shoe's a better water shoe.
I was just like, hey, babe,
Minding your
can
own
you
business.
pick a pair?
No.
And you were like,
That's not how it went. Don't listen to him. That's not how it went at all. So I'm sitting there
100%.
shopping and I'm like, black or gray? Gray or tan? Which one's better? Which one has retraction? All of these things that you have to consider.
No, you don't.
And in my ears, this creepy whisper, "Hey, babe. Well, yeah, I felt your hot breath. I was alone 1 minute upstairs in this Bass Pro thing. And the next minute, there's like this hot breath, like this
See?
giant human being in this hot breath." We all know, when he, well,
Yeah. She does.
well, sometimes
It's not
that
a
sneaks up
surprise.
on you too.
Nah.
But
Scott-
anyway, the sales ladies, well, of course I screamed because it was creepy and out of nowhere, I might startle a little bit easy, but anyway, so then I couldn't shop in peace because these two sales ladies were like, "Is he bothering you?" They were hanging around.
Whatever.
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
Mhm. I ended up getting the black shoes, if anybody cares.
The hook.
Yep. They're nice. They're very
Water
comfortable.
shoes. They're awesome because they have holes. Like they're like real shoes.
Mhm.
And the water runs out the holes
And
in the bottom of the sole.
my other shoes were ruined this
It's
weekend
badass.
because I had on these white tennis shoes, and the pond that we went to was
Is in Alabama.
okay.
So the shore's red clay.
Right. So most of the times that
Mhm.
I've been in this pond, it had a nice bank.
I didn't struggle at basketball. I just struggled to sink the three.
Mhm.
I could still dunk it on your ass, Scott.
But then the water had gone down. So there was a lot more exposed mud and muck. And of course, we're going to get right there to catch these fish. So my feet
Mhm.
were getting stuck. This asshole has a pair of Crocs in the Jeep. And I'm like, "Hey, can I use your Crocs as I'm sinking and slipping?" And he's like,
you
"No,
were already
I'm going to use them.
jacked up shoes.
I'm going to use them when I take my shoes off."
Yeah, I brought shoes to get
He
out of
just
my
makes
wet
me
shoes.
struggle around this.
I'm sorry that
around
I
this
prepared.
pond in my white shoes.
I prepared.
Well, I think he was just salty because I had caught 2 really big fish, and you hadn't caught.
While
anything
she was
just yet.
crying about me following her around and taking the fish off the hook.
Babe, where
Mhm.
fishing is what they say. Couples that fish together stay together.
Uh-huh.
So
I mean, I'm sure couples that
Bonding.
murder together stay together too, but you
no,
know,
they don't. They
you ain't
go in
doing all
separate
that.
penitentiaries.
I'll throw this stuff up on here.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to give you the opportunity to talk about you for a minute and your fish and catching these fish and what you were using to catch those fish
Mhm.
because I need a drink.
What? I think this is job abandonment.
Get it. Girl, talk.
Okay. Hey y'all.
What did you catch it on?
Scott Hines said you never dunked on anybody. And you struggled with basketball.
I dunked these nuts in your mouth.
All right. This is a family show, I think. Anyway, so I was kind of sometimes when we fish together, I don't think that fishing really does. They say, couples that fish together stay together. I don't think that's always true because we've had some pretty decent arguments while fishing because he's trying to teach me and I'm learning, but I'm not learning fast enough or perfect enough for him. So, I have one, Scott. I've got one here. But so he gets a little antsy, but he really is a great teacher. Like I watch him teach like fishing tips and stuff to the kids or to our friends. And it's like he's a natural. Like I feel like he should be filmed, and that's why I encouraged him to do the podcast and stuff, because he is a good teacher and he's passionate about fishing, except for when it comes to me. So anyway, I was fishing on the one, a little bit down from him. I'd already decided that it was better if we kind of separated a little bit. And all of a sudden, my line gets hit and I'm pulling it in, and I am game to go fishing. I'm down to go fishing. I know how to use most things for fishing, but I am still a learner and I don't know any fucking thing about setting a drag or twisting the thing. I'm just like jerking the pole back and I'm running backwards up the bank so that I can pull the fish in at the same time. And I'm squealing the whole time. Hey, he's across the pond. Come over here. And he's like, no, you should have brought your pliers. And there's no time for that. This is my personal best.
No,
I'm squealing. So when I shouted that, like, this is my personal best, then he finally gets his ass in gear and drives over with just listen. You're not going to, don't interrupt my story. Shh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anyway, then he drives over in the Jeep and he hops out, and he was pleasantly surprised to see that it really was not a false alarm. It was really an awesome fish. And we didn't have the weight thing with us, nor did he have his catch board. He's normally so prepared, except for this one day. But anyway, my fish whisperer.
Those fish are not legal for my big bass anyway, so I didn't need my board.
Well, I still like to know how big they are. But anyway,
it's all about size with you, isn't it?
It sure is. That's why I got this one over here. Beefy.
Damn it.
So this fish is pretty damn awesome. And I caught another one almost just as big, like 10 or 15 minutes later. So do you have a picture?
Yeah.
You should have props.
I mean, I don't have it on here. They can go to our Instagram and check it out.
Oh, okay. You
okay.
Put it on Instagram.
Like your Instagram is right up there. No, but I sent it to you and you should have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you want to see her fish, tell her to post it on her Instagram.
I'll post it in the comments.
You can talk about the world's biggest fish all day long. If you don't have proof,
I know. That's why I'm telling you with your fancy software here.
Nope. It's on my phone. I'm not going to walk and hold my phone up to the camera because it's not in focus.
It's fine. You guys just have to take my word for it.
Mm-hmm.
It was exciting.
It was probably a 5.5 pounder. It was a damn nice fish.
I was so excited I threw my cookies. Like, actually, I had chocolate chip cookies with me.
Well, you got to explain that. Yeah. She's the only woman in the world that carries cookies in her fanny pack.
It was my shoulder bag, actually. He's just a hater.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I love how you do all that hating on the fanny pack, and then Burnt Knuckles comes out with a gold edition fanny pack.
It ain't Burnt Knuckles.
Oh, yeah. Ripped Lipskin.
Lipsman. Jesus.
I'm sorry.
You don't even know your celebrities around here.
So was he trying to hide from you?
How do you not know your celebrities?
Because the celebrities are slightly embarrassing in nature.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, Burnt's a hell of a guy.
Yeah.
Rip's like his
twin.
Cousin, identical. 8 times removed or some crap. I don't know how that works. Yeah, that's Jack and Coke. Nectar from the gods. Yeah. So, did you say what you caught it on?
No.
Why not?
Because you came over here and interrupted me.
No.
Yeah.
I was trying to put a stop to all the lies.
What was I lying about?
Oh.
The fact that you didn't want to come over and help me with my fish?
No, I didn't want to come help you.
So
but I did to be
did.
nice. It had nothing to do with the size of your fish.
But I shouted because you were arguing with me, and I was like, "Damn it, this is my PB," or something like that. High pitched and yeah.
She says you're welcome in their boat anytime. Yes. Because you got the cookie. She's the cookie lady.
I do like these cookies. I mean, like, I feel like.
Who made the cookies you had?
Oh, the Papa Bear did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He knows how to act right.
That's right.
Gotcha.
Got him. That was good. That was good.
Slid it in there.
That was good. Son of a bitch.
Anyway. Learn from the master.
So while we were over at this little pond fishing,
Which, by the way, I also found the pond with my awesome geographical skills. I have a list of ponds that I'm
Yeah, that's what it
attacking in
is.
the neighborhood. I've got this whole list of
She's
North
got a
Alabama.
whole list of
I'm
farmers'
fishing-
land that she loves
Shut
to
up.
break into and trespass
you know
on to
what?
fish.
You are the one who fishes
Mhm.
in illegal ponds
Negative.
in short shorts and golden fanny
I
packs
didn't-
and a mullet wig. Like
Dude,
you want to fish illegally
we
and
fished
draw
right in front of the
attention.
cops. Did we get
We
kicked
did
out?
because no, we didn't get kicked. He was
No,
too scared to approach you.
exactly.
He didn't know if you were
Must not
Black
have been
Lives
illegal.
Matter, a gay pride festival. There was so much going on with you in that outfit that day. The cop was like, "Fuck that shit.
Fuck it.
I'm not getting a lawsuit."
It's all good.
Mhm. So,
Guess who won the championship? Mm-hmm.
I'll
Rip.
let you have it. Come on, go ahead.
Rip won it
Go ahead, Harold. Make
in
room for
his
the ego.
in his
There we go.
bullshit. That's right.
No, it was a good.
Ego's as big as his
It was a
mullet.
good day. Fishing there until the last minute when you got sassy with me. He already got his big fish. He was done. Yeah.
I didn't get any real big fish.
Mhm. Then you wanted to take me out in public in that outfit.
Yeah.
This dude never lets me stop at any yard sales or anything. And all of a sudden he's in his short shorts of glory and he wants to, hey babe, we can go to this yard
Let's
sale.
go to the garage.
You want to go to Walmart? Let's
Garbage
go.
party.
Let's get some Mexican food and margaritas. And
right.
you know, obviously he was like oh, social butterfly all of a sudden.
I mean, because I knew that you didn't like it.
I did not like it. Did not like it. I was just
You immediately were like, no, I don't want to be seen with you in a public or social environment.
it doesn't mean that I don't like it.
I mean,
I admire the tiger. I don't want to take it to Walmart. You know what I mean?
no, I
Time
don't
and a
know what
place.
you mean.
There's a time and a place for things.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So what did you catch your fish on?
a lure.
Yeah.
My
What kind? Was it top water? Was it sinking? Was it bottom? Was it a jig?
My
What was
sweet
it?
husband got me this
It's not in here.
top water. I can go.
No,
All
you're
right.
good. Just gotta talk
I'm gonna
about
be
it.
more organized to bring the props ahead of time.
Just gotta talk about it.
Anyway, so it's this top water.
Top water. Got a blade on the front
Yeah.
to make it
Why don't you
wobble.
tell him, babe?
Make it wobble.
Mm-hmm.
Her was a top water twerking bait.
Yep.
Its ass shook back and forth.
Twerking was working.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. They brought all the big
All
boys
your
out.
lures bring your big girls to the yard.
No.
Yeah.
No. Twerking brought the big boys to
Those
the
are
fold.
not boys. The big ones are ladies.
How do you know? We didn't
Because the
like,
big
identify
the
them.
male don't get big. That
Okay.
big.
All right. You're right. I'm wrong.
Mhm.
They were big, so they were probably ladies.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's a bunch of skinny male bass that like Precious. They like their girls like Precious. Big and fat.
well, that's how I like them too.
You like your girls big and fat?
As long as they're on a pole,
As long as they swallow.
right? Well, neither one of them. The one of them didn't swallow. The one of them. What did you call it? How I hooked its neck thing? What was that?
You foul hooked it.
Foul hooked it.
It was not in the mouth. It was on the
That wasn't
outside
on-
of the
That
mouth.
wasn't on the really big one though.
No,
It was just on
it's a
the
little guy.
like the medium one.
I think he swiped at it, and you just happened to set the hook at the same
It
time
was like wham, yeah,
because you felt something.
right.
And yeah, I mean, it happened. It does
Two
happen.
times ago when we were fishing, I had a problem setting the hook. I couldn't set this freaking hook to save my life, and I kept getting hit. And you know how like frustrating that is. And I'm normally a very peaceful, calm-natured person, and for some reason that was just really pissing me off that I couldn't set this hook. And he's like, "Well, are you setting the hook?"
Uh-huh.
No. Well, how are you?
Maybe the basic.
He asks all the weirdest, like the stupidest questions
They're
at
not
the right
stupid.
time. Like I'll be so frustrated.
They're the perfect question for the perfect time
No.
to make you think about it.
No,
Yeah.
no.
You just don't like that I'm pointing it out.
You have like this natural asshole instinct.
Yes.
Like you're like nice things to say, dick move,
No.
and it's just like all the way.
It's learning opportunity.
Uh-huh.
And
You'd have caught that fish if you hooked it.
Right. People learn through pain and
If you set
embarrassment.
that hook. Okay. Some people don't.
Oh, they do.
I
You'll
learned-
remember it forever.
I learn not that way. That makes me angry. Like throw my pole at him angry and stomp away. I didn't do that though, but I wanted to.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyway, it was this top water twerking
It was a jointed top water
Spit it all out, babe.
Waking bait.
Yes, lime green. It looked
Yeah.
like a frog almost.
It
Had
kinda
these little
looks like a
tail
frog.
things on it. I'll go get it and show it to y'all here in a minute. But I put that thing on the hook.
The pond was actually pretty
Instantly.
shallow.
Yeah, it was
like even as far out as I could cast. It wasn't deep.
yeah, I lost quite a bit of water, but it was like instantly I got hit on it. I got that little medium fish, and I followed my fish intuition and went on down the pond a little bit and got. He laughs, but you know what? I catch the fish, so
I mean,
yeah.
So what happens when you're at the
Proof's
front
on
of
the
the
pole,
boat?
babe.
When you're at the front of the boat
hmm
and you're leading the parade,
Right.
you get the lure at the fish first.
Okay. Well, we weren't on a boat.
It's the same thing.
No.
You were in the front.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I was on one side of the pond and you were on the other because my intuition took me to the right side of the pond.
Uh-huh.
And I told you, come with me, and you didn't.
No.
Until after I caught that second big ass fish. Then he
Why
was
did
like,
I come
then he's
with
like,
you?
yeah, I'll come.
Why
over.
did I come
Then
with
I was
you?
over there, huh?
Because you were over there screaming
'Cause I was pouting
like a
and screaming.
10-year-old. I can't
I
touch
was
it.
excited. It was a big ass fish.
Look, everybody. She's pro staff for that company that's on the screen right there, Barefoot Outdoor. It's pro staff.
Yeah.
Can't take her own fish off the hook.
Next week's episode, we're going to talk about the importance of fish grips and the different kinds that you can get and why you should invest in them. Because one time I went fishing up in Iowa, and as he's complaining about how sissy it is for me not to get this fish off the hook and yada, 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 and telling me it don't have no teeth, he comes over there, and when that fish opened its mouth, what did it have inside?
It wasn't a bass.
Like 5 rows of sharp ass teeth.
It wasn't a bass.
He was like, oh yeah,
It
we're
was
going
a
to need the
seaguar.
grippers for this one. You're damn right we
No,
are.
we didn't. I took it off the hook without grips.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I held it by the back, just like you would a bass if you didn't want to stick your thumb in its mouth. You just hold it from the back. Roll it over on like belly up, and they get all calm and shit. If you're Jeremy yourself, you start rubbing his bowl.
I was waiting for it.
I mean,
Did you see it on my face?
yes, I did.
It was happening.
That's why
I've been
threw it out
around
there.
you for too long. But anyway.
Rip Lipsman spent more money on spilled liquor in bars from one side of the world to the other than we made. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and he's having a hard time holding these alligators down.
Listen, Trinity, if you don't get that on a recording and do that as the intro to the next Rip Lipskin, please, let's get a collaboration on this one.
You need to start like writing commercials, Trinity.
It's
You're missing your calling.
Like on Step Brothers when they do that boats and hose video. I'm picturing something like of that studio quality,
Hell
that
yeah.
nature coming along. Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yep. So
I did have the idea that we need to like record the intros so that we don't have to say the same thing every week. It's just hit a button and it just does it.
you love repeating yourself.
I don't
You do it a lot.
ever, actually. Anyway, so she caught stuff on top water.
Yeah, wait. It was like I threw it in the water. The color was good. The top water was good, and top water really hadn't worked at this pond before. I don't know if it was also.
Time of year.
I follow the major,
Ric Flair.
minor, like the best fishing times. I Google it. I have a couple apps that show me what everybody's catching in the area and stuff.
She's a cheater.
First of all, well researched. Second of all, it's not cheating when you're listening to nature.
Right.
Right. Anyway.
Your app is nature?
No, my app is just showing what's happening.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
What people are catching.
It's like Tinder for fishermen. You know what I mean?
No, it's not.
It is. It's just like, oh, there's some big girls over here at this pond. They're just catching little ones over here at this pond. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's good information.
Can't get in.
It's good information.
Man, I don't know what you're talking about. Did you click the link that I sent you on Messenger?
Send it again.
No, I don't need to send it again.
But anyway, it's a really cool app.
Yeah.
And I suggest everybody that fishes should get one so I can stock your fish and come fish where you
What's
fish
the
too.
app?
The app is, I have several for fishing. Let me see here.
What are all these
My
cheater
favorite
apps?
one, they're not. I'm tired of you.
I don't know, man. I can't tell you. I don't know why it doesn't work. It should work. It
Okay.
worked for the other two people.
So it's called FishBrain, and there's free FishBrain, and there's like FishBrain Pro, and it's basically like Facebook
FishBrain.
for fish.
I was on FishBrain
hold
like
on,
a
it's
year
like
ago and
that
then
way.
deleted it.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
They can't see it.
I don't have good, what is that, coordination skills, but you can see it's like set up like a Facebook story.
They don't need to see
Anyway,
it. It's called fish brain.
Yeah, it's fish brain. And then the information that is set is you post a picture of your fish. First of all, it's vetted. When you post a picture of your fish.
There's no app for StreamYard. It's just a website. Anyway.
So you post a picture of your fish and it shows your location. Like you can't just say
how big it is.
No, you don't. You have to see that. Like you post a picture of the actual fish, and then it uses your location to verify that you are where you say you are. Like this, Alex Nichols caught a largemouth bass at the Narrows, which is just, 15 miles from me. So then I can click on it, and you know what this handy app does? It fucking gives me directions to the pond where they're at. Great. All fishermen are consenting to this. Okay, when you download this app and you choose to show off your fish, you're also doing it under the pretense that you know that people might also come and fish this spot. You're being a friendly fisherman. Right. I never post where I'm catching fish on there, ever.
Yeah.
But
Ryan has the right idea here.
What is it?
He just said, come to Iowa. We don't need an app.
We don't need it. Ryan, you don't catch fish.
Oh, burn, son.
But I am impressed with the duck hunting, though. I did not know that.
Yeah.
It seems hard to do.
Yeah.
Very hard to do.
Yeah. I tried shooting clay pigeons one time. That didn't work out very well.
We should try
I could shoot a terrorist at 300 meters moving 80 miles an hour.
America.
But I can't hit a fucking clay pigeon to save my life.
Know your strengths, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm good at it or not because I've never tried.
Let's go find some terrorists.
No.
Oh, ducks?
Yeah, I'm talking about the clay pigeons. We should start with those first.
Yeah. Let's try that.
So anyway, this topwater bass bait was awesome. I got hit the first time with that, what do you call it? Skunk foul lure? Foul
hooked fish.
There we go. My drink was a little strong, y'all. I needed a liquid confidence to get on here. But anyway, and caught 3 good fish in 20 minutes. And then I figured I should stop and let him have some.
No, you didn't.
I did. I was worn out. The excitement of catching that fish wore me flat out. I had to go take a nap in the Jeep. So anyway, he bought it for me. I don't know what made him buy it for me. The only reason I chose to use it was because I didn't want to hear him complain about me using any of the other baits that he brought with us. So I just tied this one on here, and it was awesome.
You used my lure. You didn't even use your lure.
We had the same one. You bought one for you, and you bought one for me. Yes. We're married. What's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine.
Negative.
Anyways.
I don't like it.
Why not?
Because it's not fair.
I take things and make them better.
No. You don't lead the clay pigeons as much. Well, I mean, that may be true.
Women and children.
I seriously, I could not. I think I got 1 out of like 5 clay pigeons. I was like, I don't need to ever touch a shotgun again. I was kind of depressed. I thought I was going to be good at it.
You might just have to practice. Oh, that reminds me of my axe throwing debacle. Oh, I'm like a Viking.
Well, you're supposed to be.
Right. I was like, axe throwing. This shit's in my blood. I'm about to kill this. I was so excited to go. I brought my dad and my mom, and she's like this little Italian. She doesn't walk in the grass. She doesn't like the outdoors. You know what I'm saying? First of all, it made me like have a whole new respect for her. Like I do respect my parents, of course, but like seeing her throw this axe, I was like, damn. I'm so glad I was the best kid and never back talked or anything because
who is this?
Jackie, that freaking axe. When we went to that axe thing, she was killing it.
Yeah.
She's not athletically inclined at all. She doesn't even play like frisbee well.
Okay.
Yeah. But she was a beast with that axe throwing thing, and I'm stepping up to the plate like so confident. Like it's like I got this. And I threw my very first axe, and I got a bullseye, and I was like, yeah. Then these people stole the mojo by saying that one didn't count because it was before they officially decided to start keeping score. For the rest of the night, I did not
warm-up throws.
For the rest of the night, I did not hit. I didn't even hit the board. It was like bouncing off. I was getting madder and madder, and my fury was not helping at all. So I decided that axe throwing is not for me, and I haven't thrown an axe since then.
What do we have in the backyard?
His axe throwing stuff, because I haven't thrown an axe since that night when I discovered I wasn't good at it. I love me
some axe throwing.
You're very good at it.
I love me.
And he can teach people, not his wife, but he can teach people not well, obviously. So anyway, but you do have
you give up too easy. You get frustrated too fast.
At you.
Yeah.
in your way you're teaching me.
No, I start off teaching you the same as everybody else,
No.
but then that happens.
What happens?
That
What?
attitude,
No.
and then
You're just
my
distracted.
instructional
You're
skills
distracted by my
go
beautiful
downhill.
looks and
Yeah,
you're
that too.
Anyway, so
Anyway,
what
back to the
happened-
fishing.
That's right. I don't throw axes anymore. The bait's awesome. Thank you, babe, for getting it for me.
You're
But
welcome.
Venom is my favorite. Like I love everything.
So we
that
talked
they
about
have.
this bait last
Yeah.
week. Here's we're segueing into the Venom Lure Highlight. Okay, and I actually talked about it last week, but I didn't really give it its moment in the sun because Mr. Chris Marks was talking about frogs and man, I was just soaking up his knowledge. So we didn't really care about what we were talking about. We cared about what he was talking about. You know what I
This
mean?
thing is freaking awesome.
But yeah, I'm gonna share my screen
Here,
because
I'll walk it up there.
you know,
Walk it up there. I gotta
it's just
refill anyway.
easier to
Okay.
share this because this thing, like I knew it was going to be a good bait. Okay. But this thing has amazing action.
I was standing up on the bank and he was fishing kind of like down and to the right.
This guy,
So I had about like 10 feet height on
the
him
super soft
and could see in the water.
hand poured goby.
I thought that this was actually like a fish interested in his lure. Like that's how realistic it was. I had to take a second look. The way that it
Look at
darts
that thing.
and moves in the water is
Yeah.
like.
So I had it
it's almost like it's, like,
weightless.
robotic
I
or
had it
something.
weightless on a 4/0 hook, EWG offset hook. And yeah, and good night. This thing is like the best jerk bait you could find, and then completely weedless. So yeah, I'll remove that. That
Like-
is the bait.
It's like that
Okay.
big.
Yeah, what is 4.5, 4
Yeah.
inches, something like that. 3.5 or 4.5 inches. I believe that's the 4.5.
What is this? The pumpkin? What color is this?
No, that's where's green? Green pumpkin.
Yeah, it's pumpkin.
What color flakes in it? Anything?
Pearl truce.
No.
It's like slight orange-ish.
Oh, green pumpkin, gold, purple glitter.
No, there's
No?
no purple glitter.
I don't remember what color.
You want to hit?
It's none of those.
Hit the pumpkin with pearl truce.
That's the pumpkin with pearl truce.
That's
That is
what
not
we
it.
have. This is exactly what we have.
It does not have chartreuse on the bottom half of the freaking bait, you dork.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, anyway,
Who's it? Rob's on. There we go. Rob's racing.
his racing setup is so
Let's
intense.
see it. Look at it. He's in the Jeremy Cochran fishing car.
There we go.
What?
Hey, can you show us how to put a hook into this thing?
No, we've done that before. All I'm saying is, all it takes is a little twitch, and this thing darts back and forth like something freaking out
Really
about a
rapid.
bass coming after it. And son, you need to check that out. That's all I'm saying. And then if you didn't know, now you know. Get Twisted, all caps, you get 10% off at venomlures.com.
I get with him.
So do I. Your clothes.
No, I'm talking about. Yeah, he's my biggest sponsor.
Come here. Well,
At least you don't have to compete.
yeah, I wish I had a sponsor like you do.
I mean, we could work something out if you want to be a trophy husband. Okay.
I do want to be a trophy husband.
You deserve to be.
I know.
Oh,
Get after it, Rob. Good luck, man.
Thank you.
What place you in?
Too loud. Tell Bailey to turn it down.
So what place you in?
What place you in?
Yeah.
Bed.
Attaboy.
Take 4 tires.
Just got to avoid big wreck and you'll be all right.
how often does he race? Like is
Every
this-
Tuesday.
How
is every-
often do you race?
3 nights a week.
3 nights a week.
Are the
Yeah.
other two just practice and Tuesday's the big night?
No, they're all races.
You were so confident when you said only Tuesdays just 5 seconds ago.
3 different series.
Told you. Ain't no practice. That's the real deal.
I mean,
This
You
is the
have-
1987 cars. On
Uh-huh.
Thursday, we race dirt sprint cars. And on Sunday, we follow the Cup series with Cup cars, and we alternate with the trucks.
Sweet.
Start looking for your sign.
What was that?
I don't know.
5, 4, 3,
Oh, it's the race
One.
game.
stop on the sign.
He's in the Days of Thunder cars.
I feel like I should know what that reference means.
Days of Thunder. You know Tom Cruise back in the 80s?
Oh, yeah.
Days of Thunder. He was a race car. Cole Trickle. He
I
was
wasn't born
Cole
yet.
Trickle.
I wasn't
Nicole
alive yet.
Kidman was the doctor that he banged.
I love Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, she looked good back then. She had
She still
long,
does.
curly red hair.
What is that like up here, Robert?
Or you or Twitch or some shit.
What?
What's Twitch where people like show themselves playing video games? Yeah.
The setup is pretty sweet. Like, I do feel like when I'm just looking at his half of the screen, like it's almost like you feel like it's like a virtual reality or something.
Yeah.
It's very realistic.
Yeah, I shouldn't have this many green X's already. That's holy shit. I got this straight over across my nose.
Bailey, you're supposed to be communicating here.
Hi.
Hi, Bailey. Trinity says he has a few guys that are on the pro staff that are iRacers. Like they're fishermen and iRacers, or just is it iRacer?
Yeah.
It's an I? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Are they fishermen and racers, or
Just
racers?
iRacers.
Yeah.
You know, for a little reach around.
Fishermen
Trinity, I
love
can-
iRacing, or
that's the relief
iRacers
part.
love fishing. However you want to look at it.
You got to reach around me. What was that, Rob?
They're either fishermen that love to iRace, or they're iRacers that love to fish.
I'm a mongoloid that loves to fish.
A creepy, soft moving.
So?
Creeping around in the bass shop.
I try not to go in those places. I end up spending too much money.
you do that everywhere you go?
They're just racers.
Publix.
They're just racers. They don't fish.
Okay. How do you feel after racing all night? Trinity Relieves wants to know how you, Mr. Rob Moore, feels after you've been in that position, like concentrating and racing all night. Are you stiff, sore?
No. I've been doing this a long time.
He's conditioned his body.
Sometimes some of these tracks really get you worked over, and these steering wheels, they have a lot of force feedback in them, so your hands shake and stuff.
You don't ever get a stiff elbow or achy knees or a headache or neck tension?
No.
He is a machine.
He's the machine.
he's like, you can't bring me down on racing.
Right?
He's like, I
Well, I
feel
mean,
no
he's
pain.
probably got an incredibly comfortable car.
He probably does. He's probably highly focused. He's not mentally. He's not feeling any pain.
Car race tonight, everybody has the exact same setup. The only thing you can change is how many tires you take and how much gas you put in it. But other than that, they're all identical. Steering wheel settings are about the only difference. Right now, I've got mine turned way up, but so I can feel the cracks and the different grooves of the track like I'm used to it, and I'll turn it down.
So do you get like carpal tunnel?
Yeah.
Is that from the driving or the masturbating?
Well, it's a combination of both. Sometimes I masturbate before I race just to calm down.
Well, you got to do that.
Yeah, like
You also got to do your dump or your lighter.
Mm,
Well, Brian said the setup that Rob had was comfortable. I mean, I believe it. It looks like he,
I mean, he's in a super soft chair, like comfy chair.
put a lot into it.
Yeah.
This is why this guy over here talks so much. He loves his new canoe. And I mean, I'm jealous of the new canoe. It's a badass kayak. And they come with pretty awesome seats. which somebody took out to replace
did.
with a cooler. So when he gets off this boat, he's literally like the Tin Man. I'm like, babe, just put the comfortable new canoe seat back in there. Or like, shout out to Kayak Cushion. Can we get a sample of that? Because when
No.
he gets a pain in his ass from sitting on the kayak all day while I'm fishing, he needs a pain in my ass. Catch and Relief
don't
takes
think
it
so.
away. Yeah. Yeah, because then you come home and you're grumpy
No.
and you don't want to take me out.
Yeah, that I
And
don't
you don't
want to take
do
you out
anything.
because
You're
I've
like,
been
oh,
up
my
since
back hurts. Oh, my-
oh dark
my
30.
Well, anyway, so he's out and he's in pain, and the baby needs a drink. And so Catch and Relief has helped our marriage so much because it's not as much as it would be if he would put that freaking comfortable seat back on his kayak, I think.
I mean, it would be nice to have my company seat back on there, but it would also be heavier and make it even harder to paddle and stuff than it already is.
You should have a co-pilot to paddle.
I mean, I should, but that's illegal. When we go tandem, you don't paddle.
I say that I do.
Uh-huh. Trinity, I'll give you the download of this video so you can use that as a
He said he had the worst wrist problems in high school.
so that you can use that as a testimonial.
Here, what's your mom's comment say?
Yeah. That's why Rob, his wrist hurt. Mom gave him hand jobs.
What? Don't talk about
I
my
mean,
sweet
mom's the one that
mother-in-law
said
like
it. I don't know.
Yeah, you would turn it around.
I would. That guy. Don't open the door for me. I'm going to come crashing through. Just 10 plus hours without his kayak cushion, and it sucked.
I mean,
I don't have a kayak cushion. I have a Academy Sports foam thing, and
it sucks.
what was when we did the Wheeler Pickwick tournament there 2, 3, 4 weeks ago, whatever it was, I don't remember. My butt was like bruised for like 2 days. Twice. Yeah, no.
That was an all-around rough trip for you.
Weiss?
Yeah.
Yeah, Weiss was not a good.
No. Broken rod.
Yeah.
Then your pulling motor took a dump there too, huh?
Yeah.
And these jet skis.
He's now in second.
Second!
Woo!
About to wreck first.
Take and bake, Rob.
There he goes.
He's in first.
That's usually what happens when you pass second.
Do they have like virtual
No, first.
fishing?
That's usually what happens when you pass first.
Do they have like virtual fishing? You can win money.
No.
Really?
They have fishing games, but none of them are good.
You should invent that or patent it, whatever.
I mean, everybody, there are fishing games out there, but none of them are good. I don't know how you could do iFishing and make it competitive.
I don't know. I mean,
Because it's all just video game based. Like everybody can just catch fish.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, everybody could just race and win in a car.
No, everybody can race. But they can't win. Everybody can catch fish. Like software doesn't say, oh, well, this guy wiggled his worm right. He's going to get the big fish.
The racing software says, oh, he turned his steering wheel right.
Yeah.
He's going to win. Well, why can't they have kind of like a smart fishing rod? Like they have a smart steering wheel.
Talk to the smart guys.
I'm talking allegedly.
Yeah.
Normally, it'd be like challenge accepted.
Not video games. Software. It's a whole nother thing.
There's nothing
All right,
that you can't do in my eyes.
Let's move on here. Right. The basic tip of the week. Yeah.
Just the tip.
Rob, we were talking basics, so you keep racing. I'm just gonna hit again something that Chris Marks talked about last week, and we didn't really give it its time in the sun. Keeping your dang hooks sharp. Okay. Now, if you are my wife and you get brand new stuff bought for you all the time, and you never have to use old stuff, you don't have to really worry about this.
First of all, you're high maintenance. You're a bougie fisherman. You
Yeah.
have no self-control.
No,
You want the best of the best.
I mean, I do.
Packages. and
Jeremy, Amanda's calling you out right now.
3 was fine.
Fine.
so many packages.
Guess
There's-
what?
there's like
I think I'm the best of the best, so I deserve the best. best.
You're
2,
perfect.
1.
Okay. Let me tell you, in this garage over here, we have like a whole
That's old.
$50,000 worth of fishing
No,
stuff.
you're so out of
Slightly
line.
exaggerating, at least 7.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no,
I did a bank account assessment
you didn't.
and you spent like, I'm not going to disclose this personal information, but a shitload. I was like, and I thought it was like a porn site or something. I'm like, Cab South Hunts something over
Cabela's?
here. What? Yeah, Cabela's.
I mean, I'm sorry that they're expensive,
Like,
but you
just
can
sorry,
buy
expensive.
something that you hold in one hand.
Yeah.
That you have to walk out, and it doesn't even fill this one hand, and
Yeah.
I just spent $200.
I know. So you're over here talking about your little hook sharpener that's going to save you 75 cents on
No,
the hook.
no.
But he'll be
The
like,
brand new hooks. If you
Yeah.
if you like me and you catch fish,
Mhm.
then your hooks get dull.
They do.
Yeah, even if you're like brand new.
But you don't ever recycle. You just get a new
I
one.
do. No,
Now you do?
no. I
We're turning
have
a new
always
leaf.
used my old hooks. You just lose hooks.
We're
and that's
going
why you
green,
buy.
everybody.
That's why you buy new hooks, because you break lines and stuff
Mhm.
comes off and gets snagged and whatever. Right?
I'm with it.
Okay. So
It's all about saving money. I'm down.
it's not about money. I could care less about buying a package of hooks.
Mm-hmm.
It's about making sure that when I set the hook, I'm gonna get the fish.
Rip that lip.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the fish. I've seen a lot of people that fish around me set a hook and not catch a fish.
Are you throwing stones now?
No, I'm just saying people.
My personal assistant didn't sharpen my hook that night.
Right. So it might have just been because your hooks weren't sharp, or
I
his
just
hooks
think-
weren't sharp, or you know
I
whatever.
wasn't doing it right. I don't know. Could have been not a sharp hook. Could have just been bad.
Maybe you
luck.
didn't know how to set a hook.
But so I
Oh, we're
like
frozen.
that. Oh no. Oh no.
2%.
Rob's moving. Hey, we're back. We're back. Oh. Ta-da. I feel like you should do like an outfit change or something festive.
Yeah.
You have to do that.
If I was a magician, I could outfit change that quick.
Sometimes you make the magic happen.
Yeah, because I got the magic stick.
Yeah, well, and where you're at in the groove.
Right, Rob. It's all about the groove.
Joseph Pope bought one $80 swim bait
He did.
and his wife almost lost it.
He told me about that.
Did she almost lose it like because it was at the end of her fishing line and she was fishing, or did she almost lose it like
No, she didn't almost lose anything. She lost her mind because he spent $80 on a lure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm on her side, Mr. Pope.
You can be on whatever side you want. Guess what? If you make the money, you can spend it on what you need if you've paid the bills.
Right.
I feel like anybody's in that situation. You your business,
Mm-hmm.
you can do what you want with the others.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Joseph.
We're gonna go with it.
I think Mr. Pope is a-okay
That's
buying
right.
that $80 swim bait. As long as that some bitch catches some fish and wins you a tournament, I'm in, son.
Frozen. Are we still frozen?
No. They were saying it was frozen.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
She was grabbing her chest.
Wait, when we were frozen?
Go with her when she
Yeah.
goes makeup shopping.
What?
What?
I said he was frozen, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, we fixed it. Yeah. Yeah, Joseph, go makeup shopping with your wife. Or bra shopping. Do you know how much a bra is?
I'm hearing you.
Trust me, I know that the nice ones that actually fit well and are comfy all day and all that sort of shit, they're expensive. I ain't gonna lie. I know. Because I've priced them and tried to buy them. It doesn't work very well. But
Why?
makeup, on
Why
the
would
other
you do
hand, is
that?
expensive.
Well, yeah, it can be. It can be, but
I put
I'm
it in a R
cheap.
for race.
Go
You
to
do what?
Sephora.
Yeah, right before you take off, slam it in R for race, Jack.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
right before you take off.
Slam it in R.
There we go. I think that a lot of the stuff that you have for fishing is a good investment. Like I don't really ever complain about, like whatever he's doing. It's only when he talks shit
It didn't
about what I
sound like
get.
you were complaining.
And, oh yeah, well, here's the thing. Do whatever you want. I like it. If it's shiny Yeah, I can get up and I can get down in the Home Depot just like I can get down in a Sephora or a Bass Pro Shop. Like I have a hard time doing it because I like things and I like spending. I like spending money
I'm there with you.
on Google. Like too much money. I'm like, no, babe, you can get it. Let's check Amazon or Wish or whatever. And he's like, put it in the cart. I'm feeling wild.
No, that's not it. I'm just tired of
You do.
having the conversation.
There was one time when the sound of my voice was soothing and
It is.
I loved it.
Not one shopping.
But anyway, he's a shopper and because he knew where I want to pull the trigger on something. I'm not gonna over because I fidget. But anyway, then you learn like what works and what doesn't work, and I've gotten to try a lot of cool things. It can't get any closer.
What have you?
Now I need a massage from sitting like
No,
this.
like, look. If you're gonna
Yeah.
look at me and talk, you gotta maybe hold around the neck a little bit. You got to work that tip, lady.
Okay, next week I want the one on a stick.
I'll get you something.
Anyway, show us the head sharpener.
Yeah.
Do you have a hook to demonstrate?
I'm really getting the Christmas vibes from you guys.
The red and green.
Yeah.
I know.
Can
Personally,
you
I
see
think
it?
blue is better. No. Up a little bit. Up a little bit. Down. Down. A little bit more. Closer.
Seriously.
Move it closer to the camera. Move it closer
You
to.
can't get closer. It's out of focus.
It's not out of focus. Bring it closer.
So
A little
all you
bit.
do is run your hook in that groove.
Looks like you'll be lighting up behind it.
And the trick is you want it to like catch your nail a little bit.
That's surprisingly easy.
Yeah. See, now it like wants to bite in my nail. That baby's sharp.
Joseph Pope said he's gonna put it to work Saturday on Terrapin Creek.
Yeah, his
And-
swim bait.
Something about Omar the tent maker. I don't know what that means.
That's who sells makeup.
What?
We're talking about taking her to
Toe.
going with his wife to buy makeup.
What's your
That's when he said Omar the tent maker.
Is it a joke?
I mean, it sounds like some Haji or something that sells makeup.
somehow, and I look straight.
Oh,
I can feel it.
I'm gonna need some.
Who's
clarity,
Omar?
Mr. Pope.
Joseph.
You did. Sorry.
But yeah, he's going to
If
Terrapin.
he's selling makeup at low prices.
He's
all
going to
the
Terrapin
details.
Creek, which is down by Lake Weiss,
Okay.
this Saturday
Mhm.
for a real crazy, REEL,
Mhm.
real crazy with a
Let's see
K,
what they did there.
tournament. Yeah, bra maker. Oh yeah, there you go. I was thinking makeup guy, but yeah,
Oh,
bra
tent
maker.
maker.
Yeah, tent maker. hmm
That's funny.
Well, she puts on the bra. I'm the tent maker.
I'm just gonna laugh.
Pitching the tent.
Like, I need more drinking.
I feel like you don't get it.
I don't.
Pitching a tent.
Okay.
Huh?
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
Don't play the games
Now
yes.
she's there. Good Lord. Maybe you shouldn't drink more. Get out of here.
Mm.
All right.
That's how you get your viewers up. Show a little skin.
No, you show a little skin.
I'm a married woman.
I know. That's the best part.
Mm-mm.
You could show it all day long, and I know you're still coming home to me.
I'm coming back.
Right, Bailey?
Sure.
See?
Mhm.
Yeah. So this weekend, Mr. Pope is doing real crazy at Terrapin Creek. That's the only thing I got on the calendar for this weekend. Next Tuesday, a week from today, we'll have the Bearded Beast on the show.
5,
Joseph
4,
Flip.
3, 2,
Um,
1. Stop on the sign.
nothing that weekend. The following Tuesday, we got Blonde on the Pond.
Oh, I'm
She'll
really
be-
excited about her.
yeah. I think you and her are gonna kick it off, man.
Y'all should check out her videos on YouTube.
She's out there. She's catching fish.
Yep.
There's no joke.
I don't feel as guilty for like running around because like I keep my fishing pole in the back of my Jeep.
I wonder where you learned that.
First of
Mhm.
all, who was the brains behind devising the thing that holds your rods up in your Jeep? Prance around with them. Me, this one right here, winner,
Mhm.
trophy wife in the making. I'm not there yet. I'm in training still. But anyway, one day, I hope so. So I hate my
Yeah.
fishing rod. I don't have a fancy rod holder because
All you need is a bungee cord.
Papa Bear gets the
Bungee
best of
cord.
the best around here. I
Bungee
just
cord.
have to make stuff up. So I got these rods in the back of the thing, and I stock bodies of water like ridiculously. I'll be like on my way
Like they owe her
to
money.
work. I do. I'll be on my way to work, and I'll be like, I got 5 extra minutes. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I will fish in
She's
front of
usually late
businesses
to work.
or colleges, anywhere where there's water, and I feel like I can get to it inconspicuously. I do. So but
Right.
anyway.
So then August 8th, I actually had like hopes of maybe joining Mr. Pope on Chickamauga, Tennessee for a real crazy
I've
tournament.
been wanting to fish there
But
for a long time.
I mean, I think he's 100% in on that. You could tell me no if you're not, but that's also the same day as the Alabama BASS kayak qualifier. And if you get in the top 10% of the people in that field, you go to the BASS Bassmaster Classic in a kayak.
That's what you won, right?
What? No, I did the first one.
Yeah.
I did not win anything.
Oh, what did you win the biggest bass in?
I won big bass last year
Yeah.
at the Classic.
The Classic. Okay.
The NACA
Back in
Classic.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the Bassmaster
Right.
Classic, which is the state. It's the big show, like the Super Bowl. Yeah, but that's on Gunnersville, August 8th, and I'm gonna be signing up for that. Just so you know. So that's August 8th, and then August 15th, my birthday. I turned 40. That's NACA River Stop.
That's when Scott Hines is coming into town, right? To
I
help celebrate your
don't know
birthday.
when Scott's coming into town, but I have a tournament on my birthday.
Scott is going to be your co-pilot.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
You and him can be on the kayak together, and you can be camera people.
I
For my
prefer to fish
win.
alone.
At River Stop. We're going to be in creeks and little skinny water.
Really?
Yeah, it's River Stop.
I love that.
Little stuff.
Yep. I hate Gunnersville.
Joseph Pope is fishing the Georgia BASS Nation Tournament on Lake Sinclair. Yeah, I was a little heavy. I started reading, like my mouth was moving and my brain wasn't moving fast
That
enough.
happens all the time. I know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. But that's cool. He's doing the Georgia BASS where I'm going to do the Alabama.
Okay.
And then we're both going to see each other at the Classic.
Hell
Ain't
yeah.
that right, son?
Hell yeah.
I did the Logan Martin tournament, which was the very first BASS kayak tournament ever. And I had an okay day, but it was rough. It was a rough day, and I did not get in the top 10%.
It's like cold and rainy and
Yeah, it was a rough day. Yeah. The water literally went up like 3 feet in the area I was in like 6 hours.
yeah. It's like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I want to make it to the show. I'm 100% fishing the Alabama BASS because it's a fraction of the price of doing the national series. Hopefully, Jimmy Skinner can get some more tournaments in that series, the Alabama State Series next year. I think that'll be good, man. I think that's going to be good for Alabama. When is the Georgia BASS tournament? Let us know in the comments.
They got some stuff going on in Hartselle too, where the kayak store is.
Yeah.
There's the like NACA, I guess it's for that area. And they had several tournaments coming up that I saw the flyer down there.
NACA's only got the
right.
River Stop,
Right.
and that's it. The classic is after that, and you got to be in the top 10 or 15 in points.
There's other things besides NACA.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
area. Yeah,
So,
I got you.
But they are like live happening down there. It's like a lot of things going
Yeah,
on.
Coleman's Coleman, Hartselle, that whole area. That's a big.
Which body of water is that down there?
There's a
Like the
few.
Tennessee River?
No,
No.
it's different creeks that feed. I think maybe the Tennessee River may feed them. I don't know, but there's different creeks and bodies of water that those creeks feed into down there. I don't remember all of them. Why they make maps? October 24th. Wow, that's a little ways away.
I think that's great fishing weather.
Oh
Every
yeah,
year.
September, October.
here.
It's great.
It is way better than this muggy, hot, disgusting weather. It's like the backside of some balls. It's just I hate it.
Yeah, right now.
It's the only time of year that I'm like happy to be out and about and up early in the morning.
Fall.
Because I'm like 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. I'm like, babe, let's go fishing, and he tells me no. But anyway,
sometimes.
Because you don't have to. It's so hot. Coming 9 o'clock out here at this time of year, it's miserable. It's like, ugh.
So there was actually a tournament this last Saturday. Our Sunday, I really wanted to do. It was from, I don't know, 5:30 in the morning to 11:30 in the morning. But it was Madison's birthday, so I didn't go. I didn't even ask. I didn't even consider it. Yeah. But yeah. But it would have been fun. They had a good turnout for those 5 hours of fishing, man. 6 hours of fishing.
Madison got you into the fishing thing.
They were on it.
And now she's like volleyball.
Yeah, she could care less.
I don't think she could care less. I think she's just not,
She just wants a tan.
What she needs to do is like she'll get a boyfriend that's into fishing and it might rekindle her passion for fishing again. Yeah.
No.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. Now, Madison is pretty much like this one's carbon copy. She's like
competitive.
Very sweet natured though, very sweet.
So she's a carbon copy?
Except for the fact that she's sweet and considerate of others.
Well, I mean, I'm considerate of others when they're considerate of me.
No. Madison is a peach. I just love her. She's just very kind and sweet. But she is her father's daughter. She's so funny. She's got her mind set on something. I don't think it would just be like a boy's like, oh yeah, I like to fish. And she's probably like, okay, cool. Well, I'm going to play volleyball and do my thing.
Right. Yeah. She's going to do her thing.
So I think she's a good sport. When you like, hey, you want to take her fishing? She's down.
Yeah. I mean, she likes to get out and be on the water and be outside and whatever, but
get her tan on.
She gets bored quicker than Tinley.
I mean, some of your best pictures have come from when she went fishing with you and got
I
bored.
know, because I make
pictures.
her like wake up and take pictures. Sorry, you're not sleeping. You're a camera person now. Like you gotta.
She's a growing girl. She needs to know.
Whatever.
Anyway, if it wasn't for that one picture she took, we wouldn't be together.
Yeah, probably.
That was the profile pic. I was like, hey.
You sure it wasn't the one on the bike?
Definitely was not the one on the bike.
I disagree.
It wasn't. It was the black and white one. And I was like, hey, who's that?
How you doing?
That's right. Yeah. The one with the bike might as well be irrelevant because you catfished me.
I did not.
You did. He was all like, hey, I got a bike. We can go out on the bike.
Yeah, I got a bike. I even took you on it.
In the lead again.
And then now.
In the lead again.
Now we won't get on the bike at all.
He's making a left turn. He's making another left turn.
The suspense. Tag and Tails is
Tag
back.
and Tails is back
for the grand finale of the racing.
I mean, we're at the end, man. Come on, give us the finale.
I turn into a pumpkin at 8:30.
You do?
I do. It's a figure of speech, babe. Figure of speech.
I'm the one that turns into the pumpkin.
Well, there's these.
You're the one that turns into Cinderella, hoping to stay for the ball the rest of the night.
Okay, we'll go with that. All I know now is that I'm looking around the corner here and I see these
midgets.
Yeah, and they're thinking that because we're doing this show that I'm not going to get up and bust their ass for getting in the pantry.
Go get
and
it.
Eating those cookies.
Go get it. I want to hear it.
I'm going to no.
What? Yeah.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
It'd
be great.
All right. I love you. Thank you for
you leaving?
Having me on the show. Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm going in there.
Well, thank you, babe.
I'll be back next Tuesday.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys can
We'll work on being here on time.
Funny.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wouldn't have been late if the service here didn't suck and there was a line to get in. So
Ryan, you haven't gotten your bike out yet? Like, that's surprising.
yeah.
What the problem
Of course,
is?
Melinda wants you to get your bike out. You got these guys running around like, oh, we're bikers, and then you never ride your bike.
No. I told you straight up, like, fishing was taking the place of my bike.
You told me that once I was already in love and stuck in this relationship.
Well, that was after the first date.
Okay.
I mean, there wasn't enough time on the first date to talk about everything. We tried, but no.
It wasn't until like a month later.
Love you, Ma.
Bye. Love you too. All right. If you hear, don't call this. If you hear me disciplining the kids, it's just TV.
If I hear you discipline
Yeah.
the
Let's talk to
kids, I'm going to
viewers.
turn my mic up so we can hear the screeching.
Yeah.
Let's go, Rob.
What?
Win.
Oh, Amanda left.
I did. Yeah. You don't promise me a good time. She's trying to give me shit for eating her cookie dough. Guess who bought her the cookie dough? This guy. You selling your bike for a boat? Jack and Tails, I feel you, buddy. I feel you. My bike used to hold a place like in my heart that I thought would never be replaced, and I'll be damned if fishing didn't replace it. And kayaking, like just being out on the. There's something about being on the water that is 10 times more refreshing than being on my bike. Then I'm allergic to Alabama. I mean, that's no joke. I'm allergic to everything in Alabama. And I like my AC because as soon as it gets over 72 degrees, I start melting profusely. So those all tie into me not being on my bike. But I did make a deal with her. I'm going to get the bike ready to row on the road again. And we'll be riding here soon. How many laps you got left, Rob?
How many laps left? 55.
55? You're run out
That's
of
what
gas.
I said.
Your tripod's about to fall out.
Huh?
Bailey, you're the tripod.
I know my hand is already.
I know. That's why I
Giving
said you're
up.
about to fall out.
How much more do I have to film?
All of it. No, I'm just kidding. When we're done, you don't have to do it no more. Tag and Tails, that's
Okay,
my
is that
cousin,
good enough
Rob
for
Moore
you?
in Iowa.
Okay.
He's driving the Jeremy Caquelin fishing race car, and I guess he's out. Bye, Bailey.
Bye.
Yep. The dog ate my glass. What the shit? What are you talking about, Ma? Anyway, that's pretty much it for the show. A little shorter because we didn't have any other guests, like, real guests, real show. We had people popping up and on. That was cool. I like doing that. Might have to do that more often. Just throw the link out there and let whoever clicks on it get on the show. That's it. If we ain't got nothing else, if y'all ain't got nothing else for me, I don't think I have anything else for y'all. Yeah. Night, night. Sleep tight. Y'all need to go fishing, damn it, Ryan. You need to put the fishing poles on the motorcycle and do it right. Your dog's retarded, Ma. You don't know the difference between eyeglasses and food. Love your face. We'll talk to you later. Ma loves our faces. Cody's mom loves his when she's cooking. Little inside joke. See you in a few weeks, bro. Been working on getting some peeps out of this tournament, making it right. So y'all be good. We'll talk to you later. I'm out.